The world is at a crossroads. As lines are being drawn and right is wrong, which side are you gonna be on? Christians are getting raped and slaughtered in the streets. Stand up, Christians. Stand against the Muslim rape gangs. Hold the people that let it happen responsible. What are you gonna tell them?
When my children ask, one day my little boy will look up from a world I could not see and ask me what I stood for when the lines got hard to read. He'll ask me if I followed crowds or if I followed what was right, if I stood for truth when it cost me or hid safely in the night. And I'll pray when that day comes, I can look them in the eyes and say I chose the narrow road. Though it was hard to walk, I held on to my faith. When the whole world lost its heart, I wasn't always fearless, but I knew where hope begins. And when my children ask me, I'll say I stood with him.
One day my little girl may wonder why some things are worth the fight, why truth isn't always popular and wrong isn't made right.
She'll hear 1,000 voices telling her what she should be. So I pray she hears her father's voice pointing her to something deeper. And I pray when that day comes, I can look her in the eyes and say I chose the narrow road. Though it was hard to walk, I held on to my faith. When the whole world lost its heart, I wasn't always fearless, but I knew where hope begins. And when my children ask me, I'll say I stood against them.
Because kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall and headlines fade away, but every choice we make today is beyond our days.
And when I'm standing at the end with nothing left to hide, there is only one opinion that will matter in my life. So I'll choose the narrow road, though it may cost me all. I'll keep my eyes on Jesus when the shadows start to fall. And when my race is over and I finally walk within the gates my Savior opened, I'll know I stood with Him.
When my children ask, let my answer still be true.
I stood with Him.
God bless the USA. Stand up, Christians. I stand here today to say I will stand against Islam in the USA. Born and will be very American.
I'll know I stood with Him.
What's your answer when your children ask?